Okay, so what your instructor did wrong here, when I went in and I selected my stair before and I went to the multi-story function, when I actually decided to connect and disconnect levels and I go back to my section 2, which is that one there, and I open that view, um, when I want to connect those levels, what I did is I selected 3, and then without holding down control, I selected 4 and hit that. And that's why it threw my stairs out, right? Because it wasn't putting the third level really in there. So we'll undo that. And then what I want to do is say connect levels. And then I have to also hold down control, right? And then select the third floor as well. And then when I do that, it builds the stair nicely for me. And so then when I go to the second level, right, there's my stair, lets me, I'm coming up, right, there's the break in between. So really what's happening is in this one, I have a stair that continues to go up and then the stair that's above it. So when I look at that section, I see my stair working. I go up and then I get off at the second level and I walk out the door like it's coming out the screen, or I can go up to the third level. So you see what's coming here. I can go in at the second level and continue going up. Someone can come down and then go this way and continue to go down, right? That's kind of what's going on. Or if we want to take a nicer look at our stairs, remember what we can do here? We can come in here, we can say, give us a section box. If you ever want to just kind of check out your stair and see what's happening, I can click on my section box and I can drag my section box until it cuts a little bit. And then I can maybe see a little better of what's going on. Maybe not the best, but here, let me pull a little of that out. And now my thing is lost. Hold on a second. To go to hidden line, make it a little easier to see, maybe. Oh, there it is. There's those little grips. They can be a pain to find sometime. Yeah. So now you can see your stair a little better. Down at the first level, you're coming up, then up and over and up and up and over and up and so on and so on. Okay, so our stair is there and it's working well here. We can see that we have our handrail and our handrail is good and it's working. So this stair, and it's going to be a stair, a metal stair, and we'll cut a section of that for our drawings and kind of detail that a little bit in another day, a couple of days. But I just wanted you to kind of see how that first one worked. So I'm going to go in here and turn the section box off now. And I'm going to go about working on my other stair. So here, this stair is good. Let's look at our other one. Our other stair is a lot bigger. And what you might be thinking is, Joe, why do we need a stair that's this big? Why do we need a stair tower that is this large? Couldn't we take advantage of some of that space? Look how deep that stair is. It's actually, what, 22, 3.5? Whereas this stair here, if we were to dimension it, we would see that it is, let's measure from here all the way to here, and we're at 16.5.5. So we're almost, what, 6 feet plus bigger in that stairwell. So why would we have a stairwell that was this much bigger? Well, this is a secondary stair. This is our main egress stair. So sometimes in your main egress stair, you'll have a little bit more space. In this instance, we have to wonder if there's some other way we can utilize this space. So I want to pause the video and talk about something. All right, good. So what we determined is this: one of our stairwells has to meet this requirement. Both of them don't, right? We have our 48-inch minimum. We're covered there. And then we're going to maintain that stairway width so that we're clear for these. So let's build our other stair and see how that's done, okay? So what we have here is we have this stairwell, and we want to draw this stairwell so that we're clear with our area of refuge, right? So here's how we're going to do that. We're going to come in and we're going to say, all right, this stairwell is 22, 3.5. And I'm going to come back to the point that we're going to be able to utilize some of this space in here for something else. And you'll see what that's going to be in a little bit, okay? So let's go in and let's say architecture and stair, right? We're going to build a stair, save our project first. And I'm just going to start somewhere out here right now, you know. Um, okay, so here's our stair, and I'm going to pull this, and I'm going to move this from here to here, right? And then I'm also going to grab this half of the stair and say, let's move this. Whoops, sorry. Let's move this from here to there. Okay. All right. So we've got this space back here, and we're going to say, let's finish this stair. All right. So this stair is finished right now. And then what we can also do is we can say, all right, the goal is that we're going to come in this door and go under this stair and go right out. So we're going to cut a section through here to help us. Actually, we can probably just grab this section and move it, right? You don't have to draw a bunch of new sections all the time because we're not going to use all these. All right. So if I go to this view, what I can see is I've got the door here, right? And I've got the door on the other side. So I'm going to walk right in and be clear there. So I'm okay there for right now. So with this stair, I have to make sure that in front of the stair on my second level, now the other thing I need to do is make this multi-story, right? So I can say select levels, and I can say go to my section 3 that I just moved over here. You know, yours might be different. And I can say connect levels, and I can say click level 3 and hold down control and click level 4. And then we're also going to click level 5 because we're going to go to the roof with this stair. And I'm going to hit finish. And now our stair goes all the way up. Then when I go to our second floor, right, and I come in here, remember there's something I haven't done in this stairwell that I probably need to do. And it's probably to do what? I probably need to draw a what? Vertical opening, right? Or I can say create a shaft opening, right, for my stairs, right? Vertical openings, you could probably use either, but that's more for a roof. I like the shaft opening because this is essentially a shaft. So I'll go to the first floor and I'll say, draw me a shaft. And I'll say, draw that shaft from basically, let's do it from, for right now, let's draw it from here. Whoops. We can draw it from here up to here. And we can say we want it to go up through the roof for right now, right? With a top offset of 1. So now when I go to the second floor and I say medium and I say wire, whoops, I go to hidden line, I should be seeing my my stair, and I'm not for some reason. Oh, because I have them turned off. Sorry about that. So I need to turn my stairs back on in the second floor. That's my biggest problem. All right, there we go. So my stairs are back on now. And I also need to copy that door up, right? So let's go back here down to the first floor, and let's say copy this door. And we're going to say copy and paste align to selected levels 2, hold down control 3 and 4. So now we're going all the way up. There's our door. And we also know that we need that area of refuge space, right? So if I come in here and I just simply draw a line, a detail line, you know, from here to here. Actually, I'm going to do it from here to here, right? I'll meet there, right? And then if I draw that circle for the width of the stair, so I go detail line and I say circle, and I go from here and I come to here, and this is approximately the width of my stair on this level, right? Then when I come in here on the second level, right, I know I'm going to clear up right here, right? So I've got room for that area of refuge, right? So someone can come in, and what can they do? They can come into here, and there's enough space to where they can be retrieved, right? And actually, I can move this door even over some more, right? So actually that area of refuge, sometimes we can turn it the other direction, but for right now, we're clear with it right there. Okay, so I'm going to let you go ahead and try and get caught up to me a little bit, and then we're going to make some other good use of space on these floors. We're going to get our last couple of rooms roughed in so that we can go ahead and start assigning rooms to this, and but we'll pick that up in one of the next videos.